The Monsterverse King Kong is widely considered one of the ultimate expression of raw mammalian power in cinematic history, an unstoppable titan capable of leaping off skyscrapers, sprinting through dense jungles, and delivering a punch backed by thousands of tons of kinetic force. A hyper-evolved silverback primate built to dominate any ecosystem he steps into. But under a biological lens, Kong's massive, active lifestyle is an anatomical contradiction. In the films, we see a warm-blooded giant that never stops moving, but as we apply the unforgiving laws of thermodynamics, we realize that Kong is fundamentally broken, just not in the way Hollywood led us to believe. A cold-blooded reptile like Godzilla can lie dormant at the bottom of the ocean for decades, slowly digesting a single meal of nuclear radiation, but a primate possesses no such luxury. Kong is an endothermic mammal, a warm-blooded organism with a hyperactive cellular engine that requires constant fueling just to stay alive. In modern zoology, a standard 400-pound male silverback gorilla must spend up to 8 hours a day actively foraging, consuming a staggering 40 to 60 pounds of vegetation just to maintain its mass. Yet, when we scale a gorilla up to a 300-foot titan, basic physics takes a brutal toll. For Kong to survive, he would need to eat roughly 174 million calories every 24 hours. In comparison, humans need to eat roughly 2,000 calories a day for a healthy balance. This means that Kong would need to eat roughly 138 cows every day, and that is merely to keep his heart beating while resting. Should he engage in a cinematic battle, his metabolic engine shifts into overdrive. In mammalian biology, peak physical exertion causes energy consumption to skyrocket. Had a real-world primate attempted to sustain this scale on surface vegetation, evolution would have delivered a swift death sentence. The surface area of Kong's stomach could not physically hold, nor could his intestines process the millions of pounds of foliage required to meet his daily threshold. A giant vegetarian primate is an evolutionary impossibility. To survive, his anatomy had to adapt into something far more terrifying. He must be a mandatory hypercarnivore. His jaw is lined with deep, crushing molars and razor-sharp, massive canines, specialized tools engineered to crush the hyper-dense, calcified bones of prehistoric beasts just to access the nutrient-rich bone marrow within. His digestive tract must produce highly concentrated, acidic gastric fluids capable of dissolving raw hide. On the surface of the earth, he is a starving giant, constantly on the brink of an energetic collapse. For a terrestrial mammal, his metabolism was undeniably broken. Skull Island was never his true home. It was a biological dead end, a tiny cage with a finite, shrinking supply of megafauna that inevitably drove his ancestors to the brink of extinction. The Kong species did not evolve for our world. They evolved for the hollow earth. Thank you for watching. If you want more content like this, please give a thumbs up and subscribe.